I know you guys, I know most of you really do not like to read all the patch notes from many updates or what every single update has to offer. You rather like to watch it, you rather like to watch me doing it. So here is everything you need to know about update 1.6. Once again, previously about update 1.5.2, you guys really enjoyed that episode, so hopefully I am able to be as informative as previously. Update 1.6 is here, says Wargaming. Well, on the EU server it should arrive tomorrow, same on NA as well, I believe. On RU they usually get the patch one day before us, so RU server should have it already, and I have seen a couple first replays coming in as well from the RU viewers with Manticore and British light tanks, because British light tanks, yeah, this is one of the biggest new features or new things in the update 1.6. Get ready to command new high-tier British light tanks, experience reworked personal missions and battles with friendly fire disabled, and check out the new features of a large customization update. Alright, let's move on. So British light tanks, yes indeed. Wargaming is introducing British light tanks starting from Tier 7 Setter, Tier 8 LHMTV, Tier 9 GSOR 3301 AVR FS. What an awful name for a tank. And finally, at the top of the deck tree, the cherry on the top of the cake, the crown jewel, call it how you want, you can find Manticore. A quick little introduction review about this entire deck tree. It might be the worst in the game, but I still have to get it because I am a content creator and you guys would like to see it. But this tank over here might be a new competitor in the competition. Which tank can be the worst tier 10 tank in this game? This one is a huge, or is going to be one huge competitor to the Panzerkampfwagen, tier 10 German light tank. Yeah. What is so bad about those tanks? Well, damage. Yeah, we know that damage is not everything in this game. We know that damage is not the first thing, shouldn't be the first thing on any light tank. But we are not talking about tier 8s anymore. We are talking about tier 10s. And if this vehicle has lower DPM than on some tier 6 vehicles, tier 4 vehicles actually even, then yeah. I have made many episodes about Manticore. If you would like to know more about his vehicle, go check it out. But overall, for most of you guys, I really do not recommend it. If you do not feel super comfy in light tanks in the first place, then please avoid it. Avoid this tank, just save experience, save your nerves, save everything. In our second campaign, or the second front missions, where we are able to get Chimera and Object 279E, some of the missions were made easier and some of the missions were completely reworked as well. Let's go over some of them, but if you are interested in reading through every single mission, then I am going to leave a little link into the description as well. But for example, let's pick this one, Union 5 Heroic Triple. Be among the top 3 players on both teams by damage caused in each of 5 battles. Secondary condition, finish the battle as the top player on both teams by damage caused in each 5 battles. Now it was lowered down to in each of 3 battles. Okay, what else do we have over here? We have Block 7, for example. Secondary condition was made a bit easier. Seems like it. Be the top player on both teams by the number of destroyed vehicles in each of 5 battles within 9 battles. But it was lowered in each of 4 battles within 9 battles. And you also have to destroy 2 vehicles in a battle. Block 10 earned the High Caliber Award 4 times within 10 battles, within 20 battles. So wow, this one was made twice as easy, I would say. Same amount of high calibers, but now you have extra 10 battles. Alrighty, receive the Mastery Badge First Class or higher within 3 battles out of 15. Within 3 battles out of 20, same to the secondary condition. So you get the point. And they also added the long-awaited backup missions as well. SPG-2 primary condition, stun enemy vehicles for a total of 140 seconds, and Object 260. 180 seconds. SPG 12, stun the enemy vehicle for at least 140 seconds. For object 260, 180 seconds. So this is pretty much the same. Yeah, backup mission. Alright, whatever. Anyway, some of the missions were made easier, some of those missions were tuned a lot. Now, it should be easier to get Chimera and Object 279E. But moving on, what else they did in the update 1.6, they added more customization options. Starting from update 1.6, the in-game interface for interacting with decals will become more intuitive and user-friendly. In addition, we are introducing new rectangular and multi-dimensional decals, a fresh set of classic square decals, and a new fonts for personal numbers. Finally, you can see detailed information about some of the available styles in the game. Read on for a detailed overview of each feature. This link is actually kind of broken because this link over here leads into this article once again. But what they did pretty much, now you can add decals, different decals. You can see like this one over here into many more places. Previously we only had 4 points, or on some tanks 6 points. For example, this flag, you were able to put it on the side of your turret, in the front of your hull, on the top of your hull and turret as well on some tanks, not on every single tank. But now you have more anchor points to say. For example, you were able to put this same flag over here in the front of the hull, side of the hull, into the middle, into the rear as well. So simply more anchor points, different styles. You can see flag. Yeah, nice Soviet, big Soviet flag. This is what I actually might use. Big Estonian flag. Hopefully they have it. New styles. So simply put, more customization options. It is not going to hurt the game. I like it. Okay, people are able to personalize their vehicles even more. One thing I do not understand is why are you not making those decals like free to place, like in War Thunder. In War Thunder, you choose a decal, you simply scroll, use your wheel to scroll the size, do you want it bigger or smaller, and you can simply drop it where you want. Why we do not have this type of styling in this game? I don't know. This one looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, I have to say this one looks pretty sexy, Spider. Anyway, more customization options. It is not going to hurt the game, but it is not going to make it better either. Anyway, moving on, disabling friendly fire. As I said in my introduction episode, I made one dedicated episode about this as well. I am good with either of the options. Either they are going to keep it or they are going to remove it. Seems like they went ahead and they are going to remove, completely disable friendly fire, friendly ramming damage and stuff like that in random battles. But what I was not so happy about was the let's simply remove it mindset. They didn't try anything else. They didn't try, like, they didn't try absolutely nothing besides let's simply remove it like they did with all chat. Because some players, 1% of the player base was abusing all chat. Wargaming said, okay, let's simply remove it for every single player. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was the best option, but once again, I am good with either of the options. Next up, let's take a look at some more details or more detailed patch notes. So in total, the conditions of 22 missions have been adjusted. 12 missions for SPGs have been changed within the long-awaited backup campaign. 5 missions for SPGs have been changed within the second front campaign. Okay. So vehicle customization, we talked about that. Added new fonts for tactical numbers. Reworked the interface of applying decals. Yes, I talked about that. Added new decals. Yes, I talked about that as well. Friendly fire. World of Tanks premium account. Reworked the logic of adding the manageable experience bonus. So within the World of Tanks premium account, now the extra experience will be sent to the crew according to the same rules that are applied to the combat experience. Didn't we have that before? Really weird. So maps made some balance changes to a spotting position on the Malinovka map, removed the trees that prevented the northern team from spotting enemy vehicles. Okay, not 100% sure about those trees. Maybe in the middle of the swamp. Might be. So changed the wheel vehicles, optimized performance of the engine model. Oh, by the way, yes, when switching between modes, the wheel vehicles will not lose engine power anymore. At the moment, you know, when you go between rapid and travel mode, there is a slight delay, you lose some mobility if you click the X button or whatever button you are using, but it is not going to happen anymore. It should be smooth transition from rapid to cruise mode from now on, and vice versa. When switching between modes, the wheels will be retracted and lowered down more realistically. Okay, optimized performance of the movement physics. Maybe it will be easier to handle them. I guess this was the issue for majority of the player base. But practice, 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 guys. Team Battles mode discontinued. RIP Team Battles mode. The Team Battles mode have been removed from the list of available modes. Changes to the technical characteristics of the following vehicles. Added the following vehicles for testing by super test players. Object 777 version 2 finally is coming into a World of Tanks as well, because I think Chinese server already has it for a very, very long time. And I believe I have actually made an episode about that tank as well already, preview episode. If I remember to do that, I am going to leave a link into the description as well. Just in case, just type Object 777 and you should see my video about it. They added E75TS, I have talked about, I have made an episode about that. M48 Rampanzer, really awesome tank. Seems to be really awesome, so that E75TS is a combination, a tier 8 combination of E75, Löwe and Tiger 2. This one is a German medium baton with a bulldozer shovel in the front of the tank. Under the USA Tech Tree, A Phase 1 was added, T54E2 was also added. I have made an episode about this tank as well. It is basically a single shot T54E1 in Tier 8. Basically a single shot, non-autoloader T54E1. Added the following vehicles for testing by super test players. A43 Black Prince. I have also made an episode about this tank. I have made so many episodes, so go check it out. Yeah, I have made an episode about every single tank which was added to the super test players. Okay, let's skip that. Garbage. STB1, oh yes, STB1 was also buffed and nerfed at the same time. Now it has the best high tier gun depression when the hydropneumatic suspension is active. Minus 14 degrees of gun depression. When it is not active, minus 6, it was buffed from minus 6 to minus 8. Previously it was, or it had up to minus 12 degrees. So now it has the best high tier medium tank gun depression. But one thing I do not understand is why the hell they nerfed hull traverse speed. Previously, when they buffed STB1, was it upped at 1.5.1 or 5.2? I don't remember. Anyway, they buffed it up to 55, and now they're nerfing it down to 52 again. Like, why? Was the extra 3 degrees per second hull traverse speed really making this tank so overpowered? Oh, I don't know. And the turret traverse speed at the same time was buffed by 4 degrees per second, gun elevation up to 21 degrees of gun elevation. This is some AAA gun elevation definitely, and they changed the minimum speed of disabling the hydropneumatic suspension from 15-24 up to 30 and 30. Okay, so 30 kilometers, if you drop below 30 kilometers per hour, you can already start lowering your gun. So I guess 1 or 2 R clicks, automatic cruise control clicks, should do it. Some fixed issues and improvements. A fixed issue when the marker aiming at was displayed in white on the terrain. Fixed issue when the personal reserve in depot was displayed with the text activated. Okay. Added a pop-up hint for the session statistics button. When extending the rental period of vehicle, a 50% crew is no longer added. That was kinda annoying. Well, I haven't used rental vehicles, but I can imagine this can be super annoying. Like your barracks are going to be filled with 50% crew members. Added information about stunning to the average assistance info tip. And some known issues. Players can retrain crew members to special vehicles that are currently not available in the game. There is no protection from spam clicking on the minimap. There is no protection from spam clicking on the minimap. There actually is. I am pretty sure there is a spam block mod. I have used it and this keeps my chat clean. So just, Wargaming, please just use that mod. In some cases, fallen trees fall through the terrain. Yes, I have seen that as well, but it is not killing the game for me. Anyway, known issues, some fixed issues and improvements, every single thing over here. I covered everything you need to know about update 1.6. Main features, of course, a new customization option, personal missions that you should be aware of. Guys, can you see what I'm doing over here? Disabling friendly fire, those are the biggest new features. Can you still see what I'm doing over here, guys? New vehicles added for testing by super test players. Can you see what I'm doing over here, guys? I am ignoring British light tanks. As one of the biggest improvements, features, changes in the update 1.6 for a reason. But I am still going to research Manticore. I am still going to give this vehicle a chance. I have to do it. I want to love it. I want to like it. I hope it is going to be a tier 10 ELC. At first I didn't like ELC as well in tier 8, but now I do. Now I do like it. But once again, we are talking about a tier 10 tank, not a tier 8 anymore. Tier 10 is a completely different ballgame. We'll see. But anyway, guys, you can consider yourself being informed about update 1.6 now. That was everything you need to know about it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. Click it and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think about update 1.6. I catch you next time. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.